Good afternoon, Speed Gaming Live. My name is Strife Sada, and I'm joined by Jay Rachi. Here, bringing you the losers finals match of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Sky Randomizer Tournament. How are you doing today, Jay Rachi?
I'm doing good. A little bit of emergency hop in here, but it's fine. I'm ready for this.
Yeah, we have definitely. I mean, every single matchup from now on is going to be the most hyped up matchup in a while. So I will go ahead and give the runners their countdown, and we can start to talk about this matchup. So Zebews and halqery. Zebews is a very, very well-known runner. Just today crossed the 100 threshold in number of seeds completed. That doesn't sound like a lot to more experienced speedrunners, but given that this format has been available for probably less than a month, that's pretty impressive. It's definitely more than anybody else has done. Also, Zebews is familiar with this. He has had to play more matches than anyone else in the tournament, thanks to running into the last person standing in the winner's bracket, Cobral. Zebews had to play him in round 2. Whereas halqery did not have the privilege of losing to Cobral until just yesterday. So both of these runners are fighting for a chance to get back at Cobral, get back into the winner's bracket, and secure themselves top 2.
Yeah. Zebews on a fantastic losers run, by the way. Going out in winners round 2 then tearing through the losers bracket. Probably hoping to face his arch rival in the end, if you can call it that.
Yeah.
So here we are with Zebews with Wrecking Gigas and Rotom.
Both very, very good.
Yeah, halqery with Pidgeotto and Quillfish. I know Quillfish is really good. I think Pidgeotto is also not bad.
Yeah, it's kind of from what I was able to tell. Bad dreams.
Oh.
Bad dreams on Hulk's side. Looks like he's going to run with it. I don't blame him, but that is something that some runners would have reset over. Yeah, and so Regigigas typically isn't that good in the main series games, mostly because of its slow start ability. But I mean, even more recent competitive Pokemon has shown what Regigigas is capable of when it's not held back by that ability. And when you randomize abilities, turns out that you get the same results. So Regigigas is definitely a good Pokemon. Comes with a little bit of a limited move pool early on. But you know, if you get good moves, and it'll still hurt.
Yeah, the same reason Slakoth and Slacking is really good in this is also because of their ability just non-existent. Well, unless you have the fortunate event of Randomizer actually giving it to you, though.
Yeah, I think those abilities are banned in our randomizer format, so it's not too bad. The main things that we look for in abilities that we don't want to start with are things like Klutz, Hustle, and all of these are things that you can live with, you just don't want to.
Yeah, Hustle especially, in my own experience at least. Missing is not something you want having happen to you. And the attack boost is not worth it as a trade-off. Speaking of, Zebews here, going for the give-up strats in the beginning of Drench Bluff to get free revivers. A free reviver seed.
The most surprising thing that's happened in this race so far to me is that halqery did not follow suit. halqery is a big proponent of doing those give-up strats. We saw a wide slash TM there for halqery. That will fix any problems with movesets that he has. Wide slash is a very good move, and just about anyone can learn it.
Yeah. Wide slash can be learned by any Pokemon, I believe. It's actually exclusive to Mystery Dungeon, I believe. It's not a main series move. One of 2 in the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, exactly. And with that, it also comes with no typing, so it doesn't get stab on anything, but it's also never resisted. It's never immune, so you should be good to go. And it looks like though this Pidgeotto has stab body slam, which is really good.
Yeah, and Hulk just speeding to Drench Bluff there, already Mount Bristle.
Yeah,
taking the lead.
So, yeah, Zebews came out of Beach Cave with a little bit of a lead, but that's already disappeared.
Yeah, so maybe this the strategy of halqery not taking the free reviver is actually paying off. I didn't see his first floor. The reason he might have not done it is because he spawned in a room with the stairs.
Yeah. I'm also guessing that part of the reason why halqery did this is because, well, A, he knows this is a close race. I mean, true, yeah. Like, just for example, this will be the second race that these two runners have done against each other today. The first one, halqery won by about 20 seconds.
Oh. Yeah, and yeah, as we see here, Zebews catching up.
Yeah, Zebews closing the gap and even getting a little bit ahead. These runners are just going to keep trading this lead.
Yeah, and the reason halqery might also have opted for not taking the reviver is, well, his starter isn't as bad as yesterday's run. So
yeah, not a hard hill to climb, but it is a hill he has climbed.
Yeah, well, I should stop talking apparently because he just got one shot. Did I?
Don't worry about it. Commentators curse doesn't
Yeah,
exist.
commentators curse. This happened, I think, yesterday as well. So maybe I should.
It's okay. Honestly, halqery's going fast enough. It's not that big a deal. He didn't have that many fossils to his name. He didn't have any big luxury items to lose. So honestly, this isn't that bad. And Stairlock will get him right back in it.
Yeah, his Stairlock has already caught him up actually. So actually, not a huge setback. And he's now on the same floor as Zebews. Well, as Zebews exited.
Yeah. Zebews is throwing a few fossils than I would like to see him use this early in the game. Especially with Stab Smelling Salt. You know, I mean, Smelling Salt's not that good, but it's Regigigas. It's gonna hurt.
Smelling Salt, in my opinion, is pretty decent if you have Stab. Maybe not the best, but...
Yeah.
Wait, his Regigigas has huge power as well? That's great. Oh, halqery finds a reviver seed on the ground. That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
We do get two free reviver seeds along the run during this randomizer. So they have that for safety, but any extra they find will allow them to play more risky, and which causes them to play faster.
Yeah, and that's one of the big reasons why halqery is such a proponent of these, like, safety of that give up strat. And you know, honestly, it might be the thing going through his mind that, you know, he wants to have that reviver seed to allow him to play risky. He might just be thinking in the back of his mind he has to play that risky anyway to beat Zebews.
It's certainly a thing to watch out for. Yeah. That's one thing you constantly have to do during this run. In a race, specifically, you have to weigh the the scale of whether to be safe and go slower, or hope you do not die and be fast.
Yeah, Zebews taking a shop there in between dungeons, which I mean, it's weird to say, but it's actually fairly rare to see this late in the tournament. Most of our runners have been opting for speed over that kind of safety strategy. But I mean, if he gets something nice out of it, I think he just got a quick seed though.
I think he's probably worried about his rare fossil count. He only has 8, and well, his Pokemon are decent enough now, but we'll see how they scale into the later dungeons.
Yeah, we also don't want to neglect mentioning halqery just picked up a golden seed, fed it to the Pidgeotto, got himself 10 more HP. Yeah, Pidgeotto's a good Pokemon, but it's also a glass cannon, and glass cannons love being overleveled.
Yeah. Let me just check Pidgeotto just here real quick, just so I can. Because it might be one of the ones with very nice growth. So Golden Seed are very useful for those kind of Pokemon.
Yeah, and he hasn't had to rely on his Quillfish at all. So definitely want to give it as a good thing here.
Pidgeotto stats, seeing them right now, they seem not very good for the kind of, like, that's usually what you would pick in this kind of race, as its only good stats are attack and special attack.
Yeah.
Its
I know
HP
a lot
is
of...
actually way below average.
Yeah. I know a lot of runners are kind of afraid of picking a legendary. Which may have been the reason. He also may just not have seen the Regigigas. And, you know, in terms of partners, I personally would have chosen the Rotom over the Quillfish, but that's just because I have more personal experience with Rotom instead of Quillfish. I don't actually know how good Quillfish is, but I've seen several runners swear that it's good.
It is, from my experience, I would pick Quillfish over Rotom, but I haven't really used the Rotom much, but I know from experience that Quillfish is extremely good. Has one of the highest health totals of the ones you can get, and above average defense and special defense, and okay attack and special attack.
That makes a lot of sense, especially because the biggest thing you want in a partner is tank. You don't need it to kill things. You'll kill it yourself. Granted, this Quillfish with Stab Acid isn't going to be too bad off.
Yeah, Acid is one of a decent move, as it's one thing that is very important in this actually.
Zebews takes death?
Oh. Was that to explosion?
I think that explosion definitely was part of it. Yeah, he seems to be worried about his rare fossil count. He's going to go back to the Kecleons as well.
Yeah. I didn't catch which floor he was on, but...
Blast Burn, the explosion was Aftermath.
Oh.
Wait, does Hismon have Aftermath then? That might be it. I know that that's a thing that can happen. If you die, it just shows you Aftermath.
So, correct me if I'm wrong here, but halqery is currently at Applewoods, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah. So halqery actually has a healthy lead here, and with another feint from Zebews' partner, that lead might just only increase.
Yeah. I will say, though, that especially with that Pidgeotto, I mean, you know, we're not in a similar situation as halqery was yesterday, but, you know, it is comparable to the point where, I mean, this Pidgeotto is very capable of dying. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but, I mean, if you're rooting for Zebews here, you definitely still are not out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost exactly what Matthew just said in chat. Squishy starters, never necessarily a bad thing to run, but always give you that kind of slimmer of a chance there.
Yeah, it is, which just makes it even stranger to me that Hulk did not go for the free reviver seed in the Revenge Bluff.
Yeah.
Because those are definitely what you would like to have if you have a Squishy.
Oh, that's 2 citrus berries, though.
Oh, that is really good. For those of you who don't know, citrus berries, you can use them as orange berries, and they work good as that. But if you have full HP and eat them, they actually increase your maximum health permanently.
Yeah, so he's just choosing to use them basically like HP ups would be used in the main series game here.
Yeah. Which, like we already talked a lot about, a Squishy starter getting more HP, that can be the game changer. Oh, we're seeing Zebews get the rare recruit in this randomizer.
Yeah. Just a little bit of time waste, not too bad.
Yeah.
Looks like he's learning Scratch on the Pidgeotto. That's definitely gonna help.
Yeah, that is decent. Especially when he's probably gonna link after this dungeon here, which is already not the last floor of Apple Woods. This apple was just sped by, it felt like.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not even going for the links.
Hey, did you know Hippopotami use halqery?
Yeah. Oh no.
I know that's gonna be a thing. That's another golden seed for halqery.
Another golden seed. Yeah, it seems like halqery is just confident with like his levels with his golden seeds and like the stab move on his glass cannon that he won't need even link moves. He'll just banking on one hitting most things with body slam. Oh, another death.
Yeah, and he's still in waterfall.
Yeah, that pretty late in waterfall too.
I mean, we always do try to point it out. At this point, halqery would have to die in order for Zebews to win, like without a doubt. And like, I mean, you know, like some of it's luck, some of it's good play, but the stars have just aligned for this Pidgeotto.
Yeah. You just good moves and those 2 golden seeds. Yeah. That's
Plus 2 HP stat boosters.
Yeah. He also should still have 3 reviver seeds unless I missed a death. I haven't seen him.
Yeah. Yeah, and with him being in Craggy Coast at 14 minutes, you know, we're not like at, like, I think world record breaking speeds, but this is very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zebews doing his best to get out of this waterfall cave though. Only have 3 floors left after this there. But yeah, it's still not quite. Well, maybe I'm not sure if it's too early to say if this is halqery's run to lose at this point. But we did say that yesterday, and we saw what happened.
Yeah, I mean, halqery's been in this situation before. We'll say it's his race to lose, but and he is definitely in a better position than he was yesterday. That fact can't be ignored. Like, Pidgeotto is a much better main than Starly.
Yeah, backed up with 3 revivers and stab moves. Yeah, he's a much better position.
But especially on that last floor there, Hippopotami showing why we don't like, we're not quite fans of Bidoof here.
Look at Zebews here, getting toxic on the first room in the final floor of Waterfall Cave. If he doesn't find the stairs immediately, there they are. Whew, that was so close. You could see the exclamation mark above Rotom's head. He was so close to fainting.
I don't like Zeb shopping here. I'm gonna say I know that he might think he needs more things in his bag in order to win the race, but he can't afford the time.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate. But at least he's progressing now in Applewoods. Meanwhile, we have halqery in Mount Horn. These 2 dungeons, they're like 2 apart, but they are probably the worst ones in this run.
Yeah.
Longest, usually just because of the length.
Yeah, if we're gonna see Halq walled by something, it's gonna be either in this dungeon or possibly on the rare occasion the final boss.
Yeah, but
that said, his Sterilux going well. He's moving at a fast pace. Like, I don't know, this man doesn't show signs of stopping so far.
Yeah, and even his Pidgeotto's like frailness, not even showing at this moment, probably because of his 2 golden seeds, but
yeah. Well, that and his rare fossil count seems to be, you know, not great, but okay.
Yeah.
Gosh,
he seems to have linked his
Gear Mash
now.
from Tyranitar only doing 10.
That's like, it's funny how we said that Pidgeotto was the weak link in this party, and here we're seeing the Quillfish like take 20 damage while Pidgeotto takes like less than 10 almost.
Zebews recruiting here.
Yeah, I misclicked there, recruiting
Yeah.
Fortunately, this is not a rescue team, so we can send them home and not be burdened for the rest of the dungeon.
Really, for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it was only 2 golden seeds for halqery in this race.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing, right? Like, you talk about this early game, right? I personally think, like, this Regigigas is probably a better choice in main than the Pidgeotto. But 2 golden seeds makes that point irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, he is 10 levels above what is usually what you end on in this run. So that's a huge boost. Yeah, looking at Regigigas here, yeah, it's actually amazing, except for special attack.
Yeah, as long as you have physical moves, Regigigas is one of the best mons you can get in the game. Yeah, and if you look up Rotom's stats, that's why I really like it so much as well.
Yeah, it's really good. Oh.
Bidoof showing why we just say these just div things.
Zebews passing on the rare faucets in the cake shop there. Not sure if that's a mistake or not.
Did he go in a shop?
There was he went past there was rare faucets in the Kekleon shop that was on the ground. He did not pick them up.
I will also say at this point, and this is something that Zebews has even talked about in winners interviews, he's a little bit more prone to nerves than I've seen halqery be. So, like, I wouldn't say he's definitely not like tilting. Like, Zebews isn't not necessarily the type to be tilted, but like he's probably having a little bit of trouble keeping nerves under control at this point.
Yeah, halqery, I believe, has a lot of experience with these kind of races, and
oh yeah. Well, and he's on the last floor of Mount Horn. You've got to be feeling good at this point if you're halqery. Leaving Mount Horn at the 20-minute mark, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that is very good.
Granted, he knows Zebews' times. Zebews is more than capable of being right there with him, so you've got to still be scared. We know that Zebews isn't, but halqery doesn't know that.
Yeah, so we have no idea what these guys are thinking right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just that's definitely part of the whole dynamic here with like both of these players' mindsets that, you know, they've both practiced with each other a lot. Both of these are substantial members of the community. What they are capable of is well known. You have to be aware of the fact that, like, I mean, you know, give it 3 or 4 minutes, both of these runners are capable of being done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Halk is definitely on a sub-30 pace here.
Yeah. There's been no hiccups in his run so far, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember anything.
Yeah. Secure account saying that halqery must have found a 3rd golden seed that we missed, but
I think that is true, because 27 seems a little bit too high for only 2.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because usually you would have 15 at the end of the run. So if he is already like, he's like 12 levels above that. So it must have been a most likely a 3rd golden seed we didn't notice, which makes it even more insane.
Yeah. I mean, this is the kind of luck that gets people PBs. Like, it just is. Like, this run is insane for halqery here. The stair luck could be a little bit better, but, like, I mean, stair luck is the thing keeping Zebews kind of, like, even remotely in it. And, like, you have to, like, give credit to Zeb here. Like,
oh, he Botas caught along.
Yeah.
Seems like it's okay though, for now.
Like, so a couple things, right? Like, first off, like with the number of deaths that Zebews has already had, in casual runners, most runners have quit at this point. So the fact that Zebews is still going, trying to put on a show for y'all, is definitely like kind of showing like what he brought to this tournament, or what he is bringing to this tournament. He's not out yet.
halqery in the last floor of Foggy Forest there.
Yeah.
Is that another reviver he just found?
Yeah. Yeah. This is definitely Halq's race.
I'm not sure if the Groudon it has even a remote chance. Well, not Groudon, you know what I mean.
Rando Groudon. Zebews entering Mount Horn though. So he's like, this gap has closed. Like it hasn't closed enough, but it's closing.
Yeah, it's closing, but with halqery just now entering the final dungeon.
Yeah.
The hopes for and with all his his gear that he's gotten up to this point, and with his tail luck he's getting, it just seems less and less likely that there will be no comeback for Zebews here. Unfortunately. But yeah, this is just something that can happen with randomizers.
Oh yeah, and I mean, like, with the exception of those deaths, I mean, you know, without those deaths, this is a much closer race, and it's already like, this is already an impressive performance by Zebews, not only in this run but in the tournament overall. Yeah,
I think with not the difficulty he had in Watchful Cave, I think this would definitely be a way more tight race. Because he definitely has the tools to succeed with this combo.
Oh yeah. I think he was a little worried about his fossil count, which makes sense. And I mean, I did say that I think he was throwing a few too many early, like just in like drenched bluff. But I mean, you know, that's sometimes that's a decision you got to make. Sometimes, especially in these higher caliber races where you need a little bit of luck to go well to win the race. You know, that's the kind of plays you have to do.
Yeah. halqery just exiting the first part of Steam Cave here. Moving on to the final part.
No. Not the JVC curse.
JVC curse? Did I say something wrong?
No, someone in chat saying that this is getting the JVC curse from like a noob.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, what the? Zebews just got sniped from across the room with something that took his entire health bar. I'm not sure what move that was, but
maybe something like a focus blast?
No, it looked like a weather ball actually.
Oh, I mean, weather ball hurts, man.
Yeah, it was with the weather boosted weather ball. Yeah, you are actually very powerful in this game.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was weather boosted. It had the animation, so.
Oh my gosh. halqery just missed the same Slowking with 4 rare fossils, I think.
Yeah, that's. I'm betting at this point, if he thinks like they are neck and neck, that would be aggravating. Like like in his mind, that could take. He might even think that might cost him.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a very real chance that in the back of his mind, halqery's like, if I would lose this race, it's because of these freaking rare fossils.
That's not even, I mean, that's what I would actually, like, I think I would have thought that. Like, I think missing rare fossils in these runs are some of the most annoying things.
Oh yeah. Especially if it ends up costing you on Groudon.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Zebews on the last floor of Mount Horn here.
I mean, I know halqery has all these safety things, but like, I still cringe watching like a shield on do half my HP with a hyper beam. Like, oh my
coming
gosh.
Let's see what Groudon is this time.
Groudon.
Cast form.
Cast form can be threatening.
Yeah, actually not as bad as you would think it is. With Splash though,
Splash
that's not gonna proving us wrong immediately.
Oh no.
Yeah, and that is halqery finishing.
GG.
28-50 approximately. That is an insane time for this. Anything sub 30 is a really good time.
Oh yeah.
Really, really good.
Sub 30 is like the gold standard.
Yes. And it seems like Zebews has forfeited, or no?
No, I think he was just pausing for a second.
Okay. Might have paused to say GG to Hulk in race time.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what happened.
And now we'll get halqery in here soon. Hello, Hulk.
GG, man. How do you feel?
Not gonna lie, like I did a lot of studying today on a lot of different Pokemon, and Pidgeotto is gonna be the ones I happen to study a lot. Like I was just studying a lot of base stats, and you know, in the back of my mind, I was really worried about taking another bird, but with those 2 golden, or was it 2 or 3? I can't remember, but it was.
See,
ridiculous.
I only saw 2, but secure account in chat is saying there's no way you got to that level on only 2.
Yeah, I saw only 2 as well, but that level you had I feel like was way too high for only 2.
Yeah, it was like 26 or something.
Yeah, 27.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I ran Pidgeotto and Quillfish.
Regigigas and Rotom. I got nothing, like literally nothing.
I chose
Nothing
Mabelist.
Nah, I don't remember what I chose. I think it was big. The thing is, I have good moves, but my flow, my steam just ran out after I died in the last floor of Waterfall, or was it?
Yeah,
Waterfall was brutal for you.
Waterfall, it was absolutely brutal.
After I died the first time, I knew I was. There was no coming back from that. And then I died again, and then again, and I just gave up.
I'm honestly surprised how much damage you took as Regigigas, because according to our stats here, it should be extremely defensive.
Oh yeah.
I think it was under the sun.
Yeah, it was a weather ball.
The weather ball was
Sunny Day boosted weather ball, yeah. But
so I was just thinking a little bit more, and it was those golden seeds on top of the life seed and the 2 citrus berries I found.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I basically invalidated Pidgeotto's only weakness.
Yeah, you also found I think 2 revivers on the ground on the way, which you didn't even need.
Okay, so, so I died halfway through Mount Bristle, and I didn't do give up strats. And then I got back to where I was pretty quickly and found that reviver. So it's like, okay, it's as if I did give up strats right now. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like it's in from a time loss perspective, it's about the same.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just definitely that research paid off. I mean, I would not have before this race told you that Pidgeotto is an advisable pick. I mean, I was aware that it's a bit of a glass cannon, and you just found the tools to make sure that wasn't that big a deal.
It also had Forewarn.
Oh, it did? Wow.
Oh, we missed that. Then I definitely can see. Then I definitely can see why you kept it. Yeah.
The worst part of the team was Quillfish having bad dreams, but Quillfish is a buddy, so.
Oh, I was wondering if there was you were going to reset over that or not.
But yeah, no, it wasn't worth resetting over.
Oh yeah,
not with Acid Quillfish and Body Slam Pidgeotto. Like it's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Body Slam,
Yeah.
I'm so mad, dude. I played real bad. I know I can do better, but nothing was going my way. Like nothing.
Yeah,
Absolutely nothing.
The only thing that killed me was Swablu with Facade and Mount Bristle, I believe.
Yeah.
That's Mount Bristle at least.
Yeah, I mean the Hippopotas wasn't that bad. Mostly both of you were like had enough rare fossils and your mains were good enough that the Hippopotas wasn't really a factor. I think it got separated from you guys like a couple times, especially with Rotom movement and a little bit with the water movement on Quillfish, but not quite as much. But yeah, I mean, the golden seeds were a big deal. The HP ups were a big deal.
Yeah, so I linked Body Slam and Scratch in Mount Horn, and then they became unlinked, and I was like, whatever, Scratch will probably still go.
Yeah.
And luckily it was.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So, anything-
one more thing. I literally didn't even notice that I got detached from Hippopotas when I left.
Oh my
Mount
gosh.
Horn. I literally didn't even notice. And I looked behind me, I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
But
that was
he's
scary for a bit.
But, I mean, I looked at the stats of Hippopotas before the race also, and I'm like, oh, he's probably fine. Like, it'll survive.
Yeah.
I got separated too, but I also got anti-steer doing that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no, my again, I said I'm mad and sad and everything because it was pretty family friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, still, like, overall in this tournament, like, you played well, and that's definitely something, like, you know, like, everybody has one bad race. I would say, like, there's a couple slip-ups in this one, probably definitely to, you know, look forward to improving on. But, I mean, overall, like, halqery was flying.
You beat
I think
Strife, Diego Lazo, Carbassi, Epinumus, Humas DS, and Lycanoob. That's not an easy run at all.
You're in third.
I know, but I don't think I could have done nothing about this one. I picked something good. I got a good thing, but then I got one shot out of fog.
Yeah,
I mean,
I definitely think you had every tool to succeed here. It just, I don't know, you just got really unlucky.
But what?
Yeah, I mean, I would say personally, like, because I mean, you know, halqery, you found those like golden seeds and stuff, but you know, your stairs luck was kind of average in my opinion, and like you didn't find anything like goggle specs or warp scarf. So honestly, like, this feels a little bit to me personally of like halqery got like, you know, slightly above average luck, and like Zebews just got, you know, you just got like a little bit under.
Yeah, I just brute forced the ROM pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, the floors that I got anti-steered on were probably like the worst ones to get anti-steered on because the layouts were so bad. But like every time I got one, I would just say out loud, it was like terrible. Like, and when I went up the stairs to Groudon, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just hold L and mash R, and whatever happens, happens. So, because I had 2 seeds, so I wasn't worried about dying.
Yeah, and then the cast form you splash, and it was just like, oh, okay.
And then it got poisoned. I'm like, lose as much time as possible, please.
Oh my god!
If it came down to like 3 seconds, it was gonna be really bad.
Yeah, actually, I have a question for you, halqery. How did you feel like when you were like approaching like the later half of this run? How were you feeling? Like your pace was compared to like where do you think Zebews was compared to you?
See, that's the thing. Like Zebews, and I'm sure Zebews can attest to this. We've been really even in our friendly races.
Yep. The last one we did, I think we were 30 seconds.
We did a race earlier today, and we were 30 seconds apart. So he could be anywhere. I tried not to think about that. I was just focusing on my game because, like, at the end of the day, like, yeah, the Starly race was really, really terrible and really hurt me badly because, like, it was just punishing, and there's literally nothing I could do. But if I were to lose this race, I wouldn't have been mad, just because, like, I played well and he played well in that case, or he probably still played well, but. You know, it just didn't work out, and that I would have been okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was a good race. I would say, Zebews, your run through this tournament has been a joy to watch, without a doubt.
Yeah, go follow Zebews. Actually, like, this man needs more followers. He's proven himself in this event. He went out round 1 or winners round 2 to Cobral and ended up winning 7 matches in a row or 6 matches in a row or something ridiculous like that.
He's gone
definitely go follow Zebews.
Yeah, if you enjoy watching this randomizer, there is no one better to follow.
This man is completed. Is it 100? Is it 100 yet?
104.
104?
Yep.
Let's go, Zebews!
Mr. 100 over here.
Just to give everybody context, we started. This randomizer was released like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
So 100 seeds in a month is wild.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Finished. Sorry, those are 100 seeds finished. Actually,
Oh yeah, no, you're
I should
attempting.
specify.
I was about to say, I think Zebews attempted is more like 150.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
God.
I said it before in maybe an interview or something, but there's nobody that worked harder in this tournament than Zebews, so it really paid off, I think, for him to just grind it out.
Is the races going to continue when the tournament's over though?
Zebews?
Any racers?
Are you going to continue with the
racers?
races?
Any racers in chat? Any racers in chat? Like right now? Like
Yeah. Yeah, so when this tournament ends and you're still craving these randomizer races, just follow Zebews. He's gonna if he continues doing this.
And also join our Discord. We have a lot of
join our
resources
Discord.
in the Discord. Is that third link in that message I just posted? We have a lot of resources for running the PMD games vanilla. We also have a setup guide, or anybody can help you get started with this randomizer itself. And shout outs to Sky Temple for really making this easy for us, and just being completely cooperative and beyond helpful, beyond what I could have ever imagined. You know, the dev of a very popular randomizer would do.
oh no, someone messed up Zebews' smiley face. That's so sad. Aw. But with that, so any last comments about this race in particular? Because I do still think I want to talk about the Cobral matchup real quick.
I think I already said everything.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Well, do we have a schedule for you versus Cobral, halqery?
Not yet, but it will be played before Saturday.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not sure, but definitely keep an eye on the schedule. It's part of that link I just posted.
Before Saturday, so you mean tomorrow?
Yeah,
it could be Saturday or tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're basically turning yesterday's match plus your next race into basically a best of 3 for the finals.
Not necessarily. It's there's 2 matches total. If Cobral loses, he has to lose again to lose the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no game 3. If Cobral wins once, he wins.
Yeah, I meant it's basically like a game 3, but it's basically like a best of 3, but he already won game 1.
Yeah. And it's wild to me that in 2021 we have 2 of the oldest runners in grand finals. It feels right, but there was a lot of challengers, a lot of people coming up, like looking to disrupt that. Zebews, namely Yimo, Epinumis, Inferno, Brendan Carbassi also did extremely well. Like there's a lot of people in here that are fresh and new. That we had to kind of defend the land against. So
halqery, how do you feel going against Cobral again?
I told Zebews earlier, may have been today. I said the person that wins this match is going to win the tournament. And I do believe that.
You better win.
So Cobral, you gotta be ready, buddy.
I mean, I'm not sure if I'm rooting for you or Cobral at this point, because like Cobral for the a Euro power, and because it's Cobral, and it's like if you win, I can say I lost to the champ.
Cobral says I'm not going to lose. Those
now I'm thinking about
words. That's the most hardcore trash talk I have ever seen from Cobral. I am not going to lose.
Not that
also, history kind of makes it almost a factual statement. So
yeah. But no, definitely keep an eye on the schedule for when that will be. I will do an @everyone ping in the server when grand finals is, so you will not miss it for sure.
Yeah, you will definitely do not want to miss the grand finals. If that's going to be as spicy as your previous going, I'm there for it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Be gonna be there for grand finals. It's gonna be an awesome time. If there's nothing else,
I just
pausing
noticed.
for effect. Go ahead.
I can actually say that I lost to the champion.
Yeah, no matter what. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, who else? So something interesting I like to see in tournament brackets, especially double elimination, is who ended up losing to to both of.
I'm believing in Hulk.
Well, actually, you're the only person that lost to both me and Cobral.
Yep.
Because neither of us were in losers until the very end. So.
Hey, I'm just happy because with this, it's now cemented that the person who knocked me out of the tournament was in third. So.
Yeah.
I'll take.
Yeah, I mean, we have like there was some statistic like Inferno Brand lost to me and Lycanoob, and then Jay Rachi also had those same losses, but he got 2 places higher. So it's like it's weird to imagine like how Inferno Brand would have done if he played the 2 of us later, you know, since those are the same losses they both had. I like bracket statistics like that.
Mm.
Yeah, but either way, I mean, so this tournament's wrapping up, and it'll definitely be an exciting wrap-up, and I'm sure that there'll be plenty of more interesting things coming in the PMD community later on, so make sure to join up, say hi, we're a welcoming group, and other than that, I think we're good for here. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later this week for Grand Finals.